Hello and welcome back. This is Ghost Dimension Flying Solo. Join us as we continue our investigation of the Ring of Bells in Middleton.
Coming up on Ghost Dimension.
What's that? That whistle back. That whistle back.
Could you make it? Oh, what was that?
No way, no way.
Oh my god, we've got 4.
Ghost Dimension.
Before the pub, the site that it stands on now was once a druid temple and conducted dark rituals that may have included animal and human sacrifice. There's a constant cold spot here, and it is believed that plots and plans were made against Oliver Cromwell and his army by the Cavaliers before they fled from the Roundheads and they captured Edward. Reports of activity are rife here, which range from glasses moving on their own, footsteps being heard, and also stones being thrown in a violent manner. Let's take a look at what happened last time on Ghost Dimension Flying Solo. Is the vortex here?
No, not at the moment, not in this area near. This is the busy area, but I'm getting banging again. I'm getting a lot of banging. I feel frustration, and this energy in this entity is banging away, and it just wants confirmation. It's just like, it wants to get out, it wants enough, it's had enough, it wants to go, and that's it.
It feels different now. I can sense it. It feels charged. The atmosphere obviously is charged, and this now is detecting, well, it was in this corner, spiritual energy.
Don't generally hang out in toilets. That sounded like it was a knock on. Jesus. Can you do that again? Is that Edward? Something just knocked back on that wall. Shit. That's on the inside of this room.
Sorry, but you heard that, and that was so loud. It scared the life out of me. I screamed like a girl, but the door's shut. Let me show you actually, look. This is slammed shut. Now that, I struggled to open it before, I struggled to close it, look. Let's hear from our psychic medium in Oklahoma, Para, to hear what she senses could be haunting the Ring of Bells.
Hey, it's Para, and I did a reading for the Ring of Bells pub. The first thing that I caught was this area is some sort of, or was a ritual area. I could see 4 stone pillars, and they kind of like surround the pub. So if the pub was in the middle, there's one in the back, one in the front, and 2 on each side. A male spirit did come forward to me, but he didn't fully manifest himself. He talked about the rising and the setting of the sun and that it was important. I'm not familiar with what that means. The next spirit to approach me, I wouldn't really consider it spirits, more of a poltergeist. It likes to rip the pictures off the walls, it likes to throw glasses, and it's more likely to manifest itself after huge events or lots of traffic in and out of the pub. He'll probably show up. He's not afraid to show himself. He's gonna show up. He's gonna scratch you. He's kind of violent. The other spirits that I picked up spoke of a secret room or a room of secrets. I wasn't really sure what they were talking about, and they said it was underground. So I'm guessing there's a basement in this place. In the dirt. The secrets are in the dirt. I also had one more male spirit come to me. He put his hand in the middle of my back, and when he did that, I could feel all of his sadness. It hit like a rock. It hit like a rock. And he was incredibly, incredibly sad. He doesn't want to be there anymore. He feels like he's stuck. He wants to find peace, but is unable to because he's holding on to something. There's something he has that is important, and he can't tell me about it either. It's either he's got to figure it out for himself or somebody has to find it. I'm assuming maybe he has a secret in the secret room, the room of secrets. Maybe there's something buried in the dirt. That's all I got from the Ring of Bells pub.
Para had sensed a violent spirit. Was this the same spirit causing the seemingly poltergeistal activity on our investigations? Or was he a roundhead that killed the Cavalier and buried him in the cellar? With so much reported activity, I can't wait to get started.
Okay, so I'm in the bar and I'm going to start my investigation here. I'll show you what I've got around here so you can see. I've just got the bar stuff as you would expect in a standard bar area, and I've got this sit down place just here, and through here another part of the bar, more seating area. So activities reported to happen around here, and glasses have been thrown off the side. I've got a K2 meter. What I am going to do, I'm going to grab a glass from behind the bar and I'll put it, I've got a glass, I'll put it on a table as a trigger object, and then if anything does happen, hopefully we'll capture that happening. So what I'll do, I'll put that on the bar, show you. There, so if you look at that, that's not going to slide off easy. Blow it, it ain't going to push off. So I'm going to call out now and see what happens.
Okay, so in the cellar of the Ring of Bells, I've set up 2 REMs, and one in this corridor here, and there's one in that room over there. I'll just show you very quickly. It is just there on the floor. There's lots of little rooms down here, so I'm going to see about trying to cover as much as possible. I'm not entirely sure where this tunnel is, the secret tunnel that connects here to the church, which I think is over that way. So I'm not entirely certain where it is.
Okay, is anyone here with me now? Can you make a noise? Move one of these bar stools? Do something, give me an indication that you're here. I want to communicate with you. My name's Sean, I'm a paranormal investigator, and I'm trying to communicate with any spirits that are here. If Edward's here or anybody like that, come and speak to me, come and join me on my investigation. I'm just going to switch off these couple of lights here as well. Everything seems switched off. There we go. Now we're in complete and total darkness. I've done a base reading, and as you can see, the K2 meter is not going off. Okay, is anybody here? Can you make a noise for me? Come towards me and make my meter light up. It's called a K2 meter. If you go near it, it's got lights on it. What's that? That was like a thud. A thud. I heard a massive thud. I've got a K2 meter. If you come towards it, the lights will light. It will detect your energy coming towards me. No way. That was round here. Nothing there. Can you come and push this glass off the table? Make another noise for me. If that was you banging, make another bang. Come on. Make a bang noise for me. If I whistle, can you whistle at me? That was around here. That whistle back. That whistle back. And a slight top to that tap. Don't know if we got the tap, but it was definitely a whistle. I'll take you over to this side here. You can see. Look, it's pitch black. Nobody's here. Oh, that was another bang. Whistle again. No, nothing.
The foundations there. But it's supposed to have been a secret tunnel that the Cavaliers used to avoid the Roundheads. But unfortunately, one Cavalier called Edward was caught exiting the tunnel as the Roundheads were waiting for him, and they caught him, hacked him up, that was me, hacked him into little pieces and supposedly buried him down here in the cellar somewhere. Now, according to what I've heard, there was some excavation done down here and they found some artefacts from the time period. Found some weapons, helmets, pikes, swords, etc. But no body parts. But I doubt very much they dug the whole floor up. I'm not sure what part of the cellar they would have dug up, but they are supposed to have dug something somewhere down here. Edward, are you down here? Is there somebody here by that name that was a Cavalier? How do you feel about the parliamentarians? How do you feel about footsteps? I just heard footsteps.
Can you throw something at me? Throw a beer mat at me. If you're strong enough, throw a beer mat at me. It'll still come towards me because I have still got this meter. And if you do come towards me, it will light up. It's gone quiet, but it feels like it's building up. It's like waiting in anticipation. What the fuck was that? What was that? That was a fucking beer mat. And is the tapping? Where's that coming from? There's like a strong tapping and there's a beer mat. I don't know if that was there before, but obviously it wasn't because I heard it get thrown at me, but I can't see where it came from. See if there's anybody behind the bar. No? Okay, I'm behind the bar. Can you make a loud noise or use your voice and communicate with me that you're here? Or ring this bell behind me. There's a bell here. If I ring it, can you ring it back? If it rings. Ring that bell. There's a noise here. I don't know if we're picking that up. It's going again. There is like a constant tapping. It stopped. It was as I got towards this door here. I know it's happened. I'm going to show you up there. Look. Can you make that noise again? Where's that coming from? Must be able to hear that. It's here. Where's that coming from? Right here above. There's a noise. I can't identify where it's coming from. As I said, I get back here. It's like a washing machine. Bum, 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 bum. So we'll give the ovilus a go. See if there's anybody here that might talk to me. Is there anybody here other than Edward? Somebody else that would like to talk to me? Footsteps again. I hope the camera's capturing what I'm hearing. I keep hearing 3 or 4 footsteps. I'm on concrete here. And it sounds like heavy boots saw. Did I just see you? I think I heard you, but are you telling me that I saw you as well? I thought I saw a white light, but I wasn't sure if it was coming from this that I'm holding in my hand. Did I see you? Let's go back over here and see if anything will interact with this glass. Put the K2 meter there. Can you make that meter flash? Come towards me and make it flash. Make this meter flash. Obviously you're not strong enough then, are you, to do that? Can you use your voice, use your energy, speak to me? No way, no way. Where's the bleeding bar? That was the bar. Look. That is the bell. No one here. No one in the building. The bell just went. And it's still moving now. That's crazy. I mean, look. The bar is completely empty. Whoa! Now that was round here. That was round here. What was that? Hello? 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 That was you. Use your voice, communicate with me. This is not disappointing. Whoa, okay. Footsteps. I heard footsteps. Where are they coming from? No one there. I don't know if they came from behind the bar or if they came from the floor. Let me just try and replicate that. I couldn't physically. Look, look, look. It was this floor, and that's where I was a minute ago. It was near here. Ah. Something just moved as well. What's moving? I'm sure that was something moving. Something just moved while I was doing that then. Don't know what the hell's going on here, but something has definitely been stirred up, and it doesn't feel like, and something's making my eye itch. Look, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what it is.
Really appreciate what you're trying to do so far, Edward. It's really good of you. Could you make it? Whoa, what was that? Okay, obviously pointing the camera at the wrong way just then, but just as I moved the camera a little bit, I saw what looked like a white mist just coming from down there. I saw the like the top half of it, so it was kind of up here, but in my eyesight much. I didn't see it through the camera because obviously the camera was pointing at me, but I did see it with my eyes. Much. Did I just see much of you? Can you come towards one of these devices that I've got out on the floor? If you can go to carrier. If you can go towards one of them and just touch that metal stick. It's not going to harm you, but it will let me know that you're with me. I'll promise not to freak out too much. Edward, if you're here, do you want to move on? Do you want to leave this place? Lay. Right. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? If you laid out. Oh, what was that? Just saw a light over there then.
Are you an old, are you a person that used to come to this bar? Did you used to come to this bar? Ceiling again. Ceiling. 1, 2. 1, 2. Did you used to drink in this bar? Give me 2 knocks for yes. Tap, 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 tap. Did you die in the area? Tap, tap, I think. Or did you die in the pub? 1 tap for you, no. 2 taps for yes. No. No. How many souls are haunting this? How many people can you see with you now? Count them out. 1, 2, 3. Look. Coming from up there. 3. It's mental. This is by far one of the most active and haunted pub. What the hell was that again? Tap tap again. This is by far one of the most active pubs that I've ever walked into. And again, tap tap. Is that confirmation this is the active pub? Is this probably the most active pub in the UK? No. Tap tap. Let me show you. If I tap on the ceiling, it should. If I can get there, make that noise. 1, 2. See? 2 again. 3. I don't know what it's doing. I'm just going to tap again. Let's see. Oh, no way. Intelligent response. It's tapping. Oh, I heard that. I'm getting down. That was some sort of growly type entity. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything because I heard like a faint growl. Is anybody there? Was that you growling at me? I heard that again. Getting down a fucking growl, man. It went roar. So that's what it sounded like. Why would it growl? That's weird.
But all the activity tonight has been amazing. So far, so good.
Yeah.
There's been knocks, noises, whistles, and even some footsteps as well.
Yeah, I heard those in the cellar, which I thought somebody had actually come down, maybe to change a barrel.
Yeah.
But I'm looking, nobody.
And as you know, we've got this whole place to ourselves.
Yeah.
So for me, by far, so good. And I can't wait to see what else when we're investigating tonight that we can bring out. Now that should increase the level of activity.
Yeah, that will pump in a lot of energy into the atmosphere, so hopefully whatever's here will use that to feed, give us even more. But I mean, so far it's been a great start. It's just going to get better, I think.
And I think more spirits are going to get involved during the night.
Yeah.
And maybe we may get an appearance from the Cavalier.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
I
As long as he's a friendly chap.
As long as it's a friendly chap.
So I'm not sure which way I would have gone back in the day, parliamentarian or royalist. I'm not so sure.
Or politics.
Isn't it just?
Well, do you know what? I think if we go back and we get started and investigate even more, we should come up with some more fantastic results.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I've come up to the top floor of the Ring of Bells pub, into one of the rooms which is used like a function room. And in this room I've set up loads of equipment because the pub seems to be active, it seems to be paranormal, and I want to see if I can capture as much paranormal evidence here and activity that I can. I've got a camera set up over there to record me, and if anything happens around me that I might miss, we can capture it. I'll show you what else I've got. If you come with me over to the bar area, I've got a REM pod there. If it goes near that, it will go off. I've also got over here this K2 meter. If anything goes near this, it's got a light on it, it'll light up, and the lights will change different colours, and then we'll know if anybody's here with us, and we'll be able to communicate with them. This also is an ion detector. If anything comes near it with a positive energy, it's lit green at the minute, it'll give me an indication by switching itself completely off, which should in turn set this REM pod off. Then we'll know that something has joined us on this investigation. I've also got this here. This is a meter where if you go near it, touch it, it'll go off. It's a proximity sensor. It's attached to this vase here, this vase with the candle inside it. If anything goes near that, it'll set it off. So you can see that area is quite covered, because up here there's lots of reports of activity with stuff happening, and so people are reporting shifts of energy, knocks, bangs, taps, and also the shadow figures or shadow figure mist. And there was just at that door then, I don't know if we would have caught that, but it moved and it knocked, it banged as I'm explaining what we've got. Still not finished on the equipment. Also got here another another REM pod. If anything goes near this table, we're covered. Got a touch torch here. If anything touches it, it'll flash, it'll switch on. It has to take a lot of force to do it, as you can see. Touch it and go on. Now, I will be happy and amazed if something goes near one of these and we can get some activity happening. To me, that's what it's all about, the activity. I'm going to take this K2 meter and I'm going to just take it around with me just in case I can find an energy centre nearby and see if we can source that out.
Okay, so in another room that's connected to the cellars at the ringer bells, and we've got a couple of REMs out again. This is currently being used as a music room apparently. There's quite a bit of equipment out here. But, other things have been reported in here apparently, so I'm going to see what happens for me, if anything.
If there's anybody in this room with me now, can you give me a sign and an indication in here? I've got lots of objects around the place. If you want anything, one of them will set off, one of them will go off, one of them will make a noise. Come towards me, you'll like the lights on this meter I have. It's called a K2 meter. Please join me on my lone vigil, my investigation. No. No. I heard footsteps then, straight away, in this room. Straight away. I heard footsteps, they were clear, we would have picked them up. Footsteps. Was that you? Can you come towards one of my meters? Come towards one of these, light it up, switch it off. Touch the torch on the table if you can. Come towards this torch. Make this torch light up. Make it light up. That was a noise behind here. Hello? As I went over there, then I thought I heard somebody behind. No way. No way. That was the door. Thought I heard a noise like a rustle. Just listening to see. Nobody there. Look. But actually, if you listen to my footsteps, it actually sounds a bit like what I heard. And I don't know if we got that now either. You could swear to God I heard a voice then. Hello? Is anybody here with me? Can you tell me your name? You're strong enough to make noises. Come towards one of my pieces of equipment. Set one of them off. Got a torch on this table. Walk towards it and light the torch. Please, I'm asking you, use all of your spiritual energy and light that torch on the table for me.
Okay, so this will calibrate to my auric field and then detect any energy fields that aren't natural. So, anomalous energy. So I'm going to have a little walk round and see if we can find anything with this. Is there anybody here at all? My name's Paul. Don't mean you any harm. I'm just here to try and find out who you are. See if you're the Cavalier called Edward. See if you're the Cavalier that's called Edward. It was brutally murdered. Or to see if there's anybody else here. Any other spirits? Any other ghosts? Can you please try to let me know if you're here?
Can you do a big knock for me? If you can't touch one of my devices and you're too scared to come near one of them, can you make a knock for me? No way. Thank you. That was a knock. Can you do it again for me, just so I can hear that, just so I know I'm communicating with you? What the frick was that? Something moved. Something over here moved. I'm trying to see if anything's fell on the floor. It could only be that. That was weird. I asked to get a clear communication that something was here. And I heard something, it sounded like something moved. The only thing that I can see that could have moved could have been that license plate. I mean, can you do that again for me? Can you make another noise again like that for me? Just so I know you're here. One more noise. Hello? Tap, tap again. Tap, tap on this door. Look. I can show you nobody there. And again. Another noise then. As if somebody was in this room. Ba-dumph. Look, it's clear. There's nobody here.
If there's somebody here, please, you don't need to be afraid. That's it, just come towards me. This device I've got in my hand won't harm you, but it will let me know that you're here. Yeah, there you go. That's fantastic, thank you. That's it, come towards me. Don't go away. There's nothing to be afraid of. My name's Paul and I'm just here to talk to you. I believe that your spirit is still here. You have passed on. Your physical body is now gone. But your consciousness still exists. There's nothing for you to be afraid of, I promise you. Just come towards me. There you go. Just come towards me. If you can come straight towards this device now. I know you're probably a little bit wary of it, but it's just telling me that you're here. And you're doing so well.
I don't know what's going on. But in this one room, it seems to be a focus of central hive activity. And it's shifting about as I'm listening. That was behind the bar again. Do something now, come on. Do something for me now. I don't see anything happening, but I'm sure I'm in communication with some sort of spirit.
I had experienced so much in this room, and before we left, Paul investigated it also on his own, and whilst he was there, what he caught on the SLS camera shocked us all.
Well, 3 on at the same time. It's quite, oh my god, we've got 4. That is a first. We've never ever had 4, 5. What the hell is going on? 5 stick figures on the SLS. Never ever ever have I had 5 caught on one SLS at the same time. That is unreal. What in God's name is going on? Holy shit. I just heard a voice. Oh, I hope the camera caught that as well. There was a voice then.
Never have we caught 5 figures on the SLS camera at the same time. Could this explain why there was so much activity in the room? Ringer Bells has not disappointed. Paul, what an amazing night at the Ringer Bells.
Yeah, it's been really good.
The activity tonight has been intense. It's not been, it's been constant. It's not been quiet. Parts of it, you thought, oh, it's quiet, it's going quiet, and then bang, something happened. A few times, things have scared the living daylights out of me, but only because it's pitch black.
Yeah.
You know, and some of the noises, like Gary said earlier on, it's bang, 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 constant noises, footsteps. To me, Manchester or Middleton has not let itself down tonight with the Ringer Bells.
Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, it's nice to come somewhere where the reports are positive. Nobody's reported anything, you know, nasty, negative, demonic or anything, and we've not encountered it.
No.
It's anything that's happened to me, it's felt like it's just wanted its, you know, some attention.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed it. I've had something happen tonight with the SLS camera I've never had before.
Yeah.
Managing to capture 5
figures.
5 figures. That's an amazing thing, you know, all in one space in this very room. So they're probably sat over there having a listen right now.
A little bit of conflab and chat about us.
Probably wanting to know when they're going to be on TV for the 15 minutes.
Paul, it's been great, and I can't wait to see what else we get to investigate on this series, because if it's like this, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, we've been really lucky. We've had some great locations. The history's been there, the activity's been there. Just going from strength to strength.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, from Ghost Dimension Flying Solo, thank you for watching, and good night.